Every tear has a witness. Every sigh has a place. Every night I thought was empty was covered up in grace. Every prayer I barely started, every word that fell apart, was gathered by the Father before it left my heart. I used to think the silence meant you had turned away, but maybe you were nearer than my sorrow let me say. There's a road beside the river where I go when I can't sleep, and I tell the moving water all the secrets I can't keep. The moonlight on the current looks like silver from above, and it reminds me broken places can still carry holy love. So if I'm seen by heaven, even here with empty hands, then my grief is not abandoned, and my weakness still can stand. Every tear has a witness. Every wound has your care. Every lonely mile I'm walking, you are already there. When I feel forgotten, when I don't know what to do, every tear has a witness, and the witness, Lord, is you. Every tear has a witness, and the witness, Lord, is you. There are names I do not speak now. There are rooms I cannot face. There are memories like winter that no fire can erase. But your love comes like the sunrise over frost-covered ground, not rushing me to healing, just staying close around. And I don't have to earn it, I don't have to be strong. I can be the child who's crying and still fully belong. Every tear has a witness. Every wound has your care. Every lonely mile I'm walking, you are already there. When I feel forgotten, when I don't know what to do, every tear has a witness, and the witness, Lord, is you. Every tear has a witness, and the witness, Lord, is you. You saw Mary in the garden, you saw Thomas in his doubt, you saw Jonah in the deep place when the world had cast him out. You saw Hagar in the desert, you saw Moses in the reeds, and if you saw their hidden stories, then I know that you see me. Every tear has a witness. Every wound has your care. Every tear has a witness, and the witness, Lord, is you. Every tear has a witness, and the witness, Lord, is you. So I'll lay down my sorrow where the river meets the dawn. I am seen, I am remembered. I have never been alone. Midnight lays its heavy coat across this little room. The rain keeps writing silver lines against the window blue. I sit beside an open page where promises are worn, and wonder if you hear me, Lord, when my faith is frayed and torn. I don't have a polished prayer, just a whisper and a sigh, and a heart that keeps on asking if you're somewhere passing by. The fields outside are sleeping, the moon is thin and pale. There's a train far off and lonesome, like a prayer upon the rails. I've been strong for everybody, I've been quiet with my pain, but the walls know all my weeping, and the floorboards know my name. Still I light that little candle, still I bow my weary head, still I leave the door cracked open for the hope I thought was dead. He sees the tears at midnight, he hears the broken sound when no one knows the weight you bear. He kneels beside you now. He sees the road behind you, he sees the road ahead, and every prayer you thought was lost is safe in heaven's hands. He sees the tears at midnight, and he will not forget. Sometimes mercy is a whisper, not a river or a flame. Sometimes healing starts in silence when you call upon his name. Sometimes angels come as morning through a curtain soft and thin. Sometimes grace is just the courage to believe again. So I'll stay here with my Bible and the rain upon the roof, trusting that the quiet God is still the living truth. He sees the tears at midnight, he hears the broken sound when no one knows the weight you bear. He kneels beside you now. He sees the road behind you, His hands. He sees the tears at midnight, and He will not forget. He saw the widow's offering. He saw the leper's hand. He saw the thief beside him when no one else could stand. He saw the woman reaching through the crowded street, and He sees you in the quiet where your sorrow and mercy meet. He sees the tears at midnight. He holds the weary soul. He gathers every shattered piece and makes the wounded whole. He sees the road behind you. He sees the road ahead, and every prayer you thought was lost is safe in heaven's hands. He sees the tears at midnight, and He will not forget. When dawn comes through the window and the rain begins to rest, you'll find you were never hidden from the Father's tenderness. I came down through the valley with my coat against the wind, carrying all the questions that I never could defend. The hills were dark around me, the river ran low, and I wondered if the Father had a road for me to go. I could see the chapel steeple far beyond the cedar trees, but my heart was feeling farther than that little light could reach. I've had days when grace felt distant, like a song I used to know, and the joy I once was singing moved somewhere down the road. I've had nights beside the fire where the silence felt too loud, and I asked you if my prayers ever made it past the clouds. But the valley had a stillness that the mountaintop never knew, and in that hidden quiet, Lord, I started hearing you. I'm not forgotten in the valley, I'm not buried in the night. There's a shepherd walking with me where I cannot see the light. Every shadow has a boundary, every tear's met your hand. I'm not forgotten in the valley, I am seen where I stand. There were footprints in the lowland, not just mine upon the ground. the farther that I wandered, the more mercy I found. Not the kind that shouts like thunder, not the kind that splits the sea, but the kind that sits beside you when you're too tired to believe. So I'll trust you in the hollow where the wildflowers still grow. If you're God upon the mountain, you are God down here below. I'm not forgotten in the valley, I'm not buried in the night. There's a shepherd walking with me where I cannot see the light. Every shadow has a boundary, every tear has met your hand. I'm not forgotten in the valley, I am seen where I stand. You leave the 99 behind for one that lost the trail. You find the heart in brambles caught, the faith grown tired and frail. So if I cannot climb today, then meet me where I fall. I know your mercy travels low, and your love still reaches all. I'm not forgotten in the valley, I'm not hidden from your eyes. Even here beneath the shadow, there is mercy in the skies. Every shadow has a boundary, every tear has met your hand. I'm not forgotten in the valley, I am seen where I stand. I'm not forgotten in the valley, I am held where I stand. The road is still before me, but I do not walk alone. For the God who sees the valley will be faithful, leading home. Left my worries by the doorway, but they followed me inside. Sat down beside my evening chair and stayed there through the night. I tried to name my sorrow, but the words would not come clean. So I let the tears do talking for the places in between. There's a lantern on the table, there's a Bible by the bread, and 1,000 little burdens living heavy in my head. I heard the wind move through the pasture like a hymn without a sound, and I wondered if your kindness still remembered this old ground. I've been lost inside the waiting, I've been tired of being strong, I've been smiling through the hurting for a little bit too long. But mercy has a way, Lord, of finding hidden rooms, like sunlight through the curtains where the morning flowers bloom. I am seen by mercy, I am held by grace, even when I'm forgotten. You call me by my name. I am seen by mercy, and mercy sees me still. There's a cross above the mantel and a photograph below of a time when life felt simple in a world I used to know. But you are not just present in the seasons full of light. You are near the broken-hearted in the middle of the night. So I'll bring my empty hands, Lord, in the faith I nearly lost. For the shepherd knows the value of the one that grief has cost. I am seen by mercy. I am held by grace. Even when I'm weary, you don't turn away. I am known in silence. I am loved in pain. When I feel forgotten, you call me by my name. I am seen by mercy, and mercy sees me still. Not forgotten by the Father, not abandoned by the Son, not unseen by holy kindness when my strength is almost gone. You have counted every teardrop, you have heard each trembling breath. You are closer than the sorrow, you are stronger than regret. I've been walking where the fence line bends, past the fields that know my name, with a heart full of unspoken words, and a coat still smelling like rain. There's a Bible on my kitchen table, open where the pages wore thin. I keep reading about your mercy, Lord, then wondering where you've been. The porch light hums in the evening dark. The old dog sleeps by the door. And I've prayed the same prayer 100 times, still kneeling on this floor. I watch the sunrise through the window pane, but it didn't warm my soul. There are seasons when the sky turns quiet, faith feels tired and old. I don't need a thunder answer, I don't need the mountains moved. I just need to know you're near me, Lord, when I don't feel close to you. There's a church bell in the distance, soft as memory on the breeze. and it sounds like you are calling through the ache inside of me. If I feel forgotten, you still know where I am. If my heart is breaking, it's still safe inside your hands. When my prayer is only breathing, when my hope is almost gone, you still see me on the lonely road, and you keep leading me home. You still see me on the lonely road, and you keep leading me home. I have measured out my sorrow by the miles beneath my wheels. Every gravel road and county line knows the way silence feels. But the stars above the pasture keep on shining through the night, like little notes from heaven saying mercy's still alive. So I'll hold on through the waiting, through the questions and the cold, 'cause the shepherd counts the wounded ones before he counts the fold. If I feel forgotten, you still know where I am. If my heart is breaking, it's still safe inside your hands. When my prayer is only breathing, when my hope is almost gone, you still see me on the lonely road, and you keep leading me home. You still see me on the lonely road, and you keep leading me home. You saw Hagar by the water, you saw David in the cave, you saw Peter in his weeping, you saw Lazarus in the grave. So I know you see this kitchen and this chair beside the wall. You see every tear I hide away. You have never missed one fall. There's dust on the windowsill and coffee going cold. A hymn book by the rocking chair with pages bent and old. I've been talking to the ceiling, like maybe you forgot that I'm still here this little quiet spot. The world keeps turning easy, like nothing came undone. But I've been trying to carry grief too heavy for one. I took a walk past sunset, down by the wooden fence, where the fireflies were glowing like small signs of providence. I told you I was tired, Lord, too tired to pretend that I was strong enough to smile and call this pain a friend. But somewhere in the stillness, when the wind moved through the pine, I felt a gentle knowing that your heart was holding mine. You are the God who knows my name, the one who sees my tears. You hear the words I cannot pray, and draw my wounded heart near. When I feel lost in silence, when I can't find my way, I'm not forgotten in the dark. You are the God who knows my name. There's a road behind the chapel where the wild grass grows high. I go there when my questions are too honest to deny. I don't ask for easy answers, I don't ask to understand. I only ask for mercy and the courage just to stand. And you meet me in the quiet, not with thunder, not with flame, but with peace that settles softly when you whisper back my name. You are the God who knows my name, the one who sees my tears. You hear the words I cannot pray, and draw my wounded heart near. When I feel lost in silence, when I can't find my way, I'm not forgotten in the dark. You are the God who knows my name. Not one sparrow leaves the maple, not one star falls from the blue, not one lonely prayer is wasted when it rises up to you. If you count the fields in springtime, if you paint the morning sky, then I know you see your child here with these questions in my eyes. You are the God who knows my name, the one who stays the same. You hold me when my hope is weak, and cover me with grace. When I feel lost in silence, when I can't find my way, I'm not forgotten in the dark. You are the God who knows my name. I'm not forgotten in the dark. You are the God who knows my name. So I'll rest beside your promise, like a river rests in rain. I am held, I am remembered by the God who knows my name. The porch light is still on, though the night has settled deep, and the road out by the mailbox is quiet as a sleeping creek. I've been waiting for an answer, like a truck coming down the lane, but all I hear is thunder and the whisper of the rain. I thought by now you'd show me why the hurting had to stay, but I'm learning you can love me even when you don't explain. There's an old chair by the window where my father used to pray. He said, "Son, the Lord is faithful, even when He makes you wait." I didn't understand it till the waiting found my door, till my knees met wooden flooring, and my heart could take no more. Now I'm staring down the darkness with a tired and honest soul, asking if the God of comfort still remembers where I go. But the porch light is still on, and your mercy shining through. In the long and lonesome midnights, there is still a road to you. When I feel like I'm forgotten, darkness, the porch light is still on. You remind me in the darkness, the porch light is still on. There are seasons made of silence. There are prayers made out of dust. There are days when all I'm holding is the memory of trust. But the fields don't bloom by shouting, and the seeds don't rise by sight. Still the farmer keeps believing through the cold and hidden night. So I'll wait here with my sorrow. I will let your promise stand, for the one who sees the sparrow surely sees this trembling man. But the porch light is still on, and your mercy shining through. In the long and lonesome midnight, there is still a road to you. When I feel like I'm forgotten, when my hope is nearly gone, you remind me in the darkness, the porch light is still on. You remind me in the darkness, the porch light is still on. Like the father saw the prodigal a long way down the road, you see me in my wandering. You know how far I've gone. You don't wait with folded anger. You don't turn your face away. You keep mercy in the window till I find my home in grace. Yes, the porch light is still on, and your mercy shining through. In the long and lonesome midnight, there is still a road to you. And I feel like I'm forgotten, when my hope is nearly gone, you remind me I'm remembered. The porch light is still on. You remind me I'm remembered. The porch light is still on. So I'll walk toward door that glowing, past the fear and past the pain. The porch light is still burning, and you still call my name. Rain keeps tapping on the old tin roof, like it knows the ache I hide. There's a Bible open on the kitchen table, and a cold cup of coffee by my side. I whispered prayers into the midnight, but the room stayed still and small. And I wondered if my name got lost somewhere beyond these walls. I drove that gravel road at sundown with no answer in the sky, just a fence line running through the fields, and a tear I couldn't hide. There's a church light burning in the distance, like a candle through the trees. And something in that quiet glow felt like mercy calling me. When I feel forgotten, Lord, when the night feels long and blue, you see the tears nobody sees. You hear what I can't say to you. When my faith is just a whisper and my heart is barely true, I'm not lost out on this lonely road. I'm still seen by you. You saw her by the desert spring with nowhere left to run. You called her name in wilderness beneath the burning sun. So if you saw her sorrow there, then you can see mine too. The God who met her in the dust is walking me home to you. When I feel forgotten, Lord, when the morning's slow to rise, you count the tears upon my face. You hold the questions in my eyes. When my faith is just a whisper, you still make that whisper new. I'm not lost out on this lonely road. I'm still seen by you. Yes, I'm held here in your mercy, and I'm still seen by you. Rain still falls on the old tin roof, but dawn is breaking through. And every road I thought I walked alone was always known by you. feels quiet and the house feels cold, I sit with the memories I thought I'd outgrow. The kettle is singing, the night settles in, and I ask you the questions I've asked you again. Are you still listening? Are you still near? Do you still gather these prayers made of tears? The old wooden table has known every storm, every trembling letter my hands couldn't form. I've read of your kindness, I've trusted your word, but tonight I am aching to know I am heard. So I open the window to the wind in the trees, and I wait for your mercy to come. Sit with me when heaven feels quiet. You are not gone. You are the peace that keeps holding on. When I feel forgotten, you still see through the dark and the distance that I'm walking through. When heaven feels quiet, you whisper, I'm here, and you turn all my silence into a prayer. I've learned that your presence can come like the dawn, slow over the pasture, gentle and strong. Not always an answer, not always a sign, sometimes just courage for one more mile. And maybe the waiting is not empty space, maybe you're working in hidden ways. When heaven feels quiet, you are not gone. You are the peace that keeps holding on. When I feel forgotten, you still see through the dark and the distance that I'm walking through. When heaven feels quiet, you whisper, I'm here, and you turn all my silence into a prayer. You saw the desert, you saw the well, you tell. You saw the woman alone in her fear and called her beloved where nobody cared. So call me beloved here in this room, and let your compassion break through the gloom. When heaven feels quiet, you are still kind. You are not distant, you are not blind. When I feel forgotten, you still see through the dark and the distance that I'm walking through. When heaven feels quiet, you whisper, I'm here, and you turn all my silence into a prayer. The morning is coming, the fields will turn gold, and even inside